And it's really tempting to focus on that scary thing. Like you can't help it. If something scary is happening, you're gonna be thinking about it. It's just natural. Like if there's a tiger attacking you, you're probably gonna be thinking about the tiger. But in sleep paralysis, there's nothing inherently dangerous happening to you. There's no danger. If you want to know how my sleep paralysis is nowadays, it's very peaceful and awesome. There's no demons. There's nothing trying to attack me. There's no scary feelings or anything. Because if it happens, all right, hey guys, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing my experience with sleep paralysis with you guys and how you can overcome any fear associated with it and how it can actually become a positive experience rather than something that is unfun and very scary. For those of you who don't know what sleep paralysis is or what it is technically, it's what happens. It's when your mind gains consciousness while you're still in a mode of, while you're still in a REM sleep mode. And this is where your body will actually disconnect your motor functions from your mind. There'll be a misalignment. That way it prevents you from acting out your dreams. Like you don't want to act out whatever dreams you're having. That would be really bad. Now I don't know. Okay. Now I don't know how that really works with like sleepwalking. So I don't really have sleepwalking problems. But what I do know is that sleep paralysis is actually a good thing. And when, of course, like it's very scary because you don't really, there's like scary sounds and you can hear things and you can't speak. That's obviously terrifying. And for me, for a very long time, for over 10 years, I would say, um, actually closer to 16 years, I had, really bad sleep paralysis. Like I would wake up every night moaning, like trying to yell for help or something. My mother would come in my room and like try to wake me up. And yeah, it was not fun. But as I got older, one day I was in sleep paralysis and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to fight it. Like before, I was always fighting sleep paralysis. I was trying to move my hardest, like trying to, and usually I would end up thrashing my head around like this because that was like the only thing that worked. And eventually, might wake me up. But I mean, that you don't. That's not what you want to do, obviously. And you're fighting sleep paralysis. That's actually it's quite painful and tiring. It feels quite tiring, and that's not what you want to do. Instead, what happened was one day I discovered that sleep paralysis actually leads to it's a doorway that leads to lucid dreaming. If you guys have ever heard about lucid dreaming, it's being able to control your dreams and being uh, lucid, being aware that you're dreaming, and that's really fun. If you're having sleep paralysis, just know that it's a doorway into your dreams rather than you being locked in a straitjacket. So if when you change your mindset there, that's going to help a lot. And the reason this happened for me, the reason I discovered this, I didn't even know this was a thing, was I was sleeping was one night I woke up into sleep paralysis and I didn't really know what was happening, but I seen some weird images. And this doesn't usually happen because usually in sleep paralysis when I start feeling like I'm being attacked or like I'm really scared, like I feel like there's a presence, that's really common. I'll like open my eyes because you want to see what's happening. And so I didn't do it this time. Instead, what I did was I kept my eyes closed and I saw images start to form. And what this is called hypognia, I think. Let me just double check. Okay, it's called hypnagogia or something. Whatever. Anyways, it's a stage of sleep where you can start to see things, images and whatever. And so I saw those and I was like really interested in them. So I mentally focused in on them, and I ended up falling into a dream. I didn't realize what it was at the time. I just saw all these crazy weird colors. Like it was so distorting and weird. But I was like conscious and I'm like, what the hell happened? Am I like was this the Matrix? Like anyways, the point was from that point on, I did research and I realized that I could enter into lucid dreaming from sleep paralysis. And so from that point on, I started to really focus and think about what sleep paralysis was and just I kind of experimented a lot during my sleep paralysis states because I have them quite often. It could be couple times a week to every day. But the thing is, when I started experimenting in sleep paralysis, right? Like there's all these scary things that happen, and you can let me know down in the comments what's actually, I don't know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what scares you most about sleep paralysis and what problems you're having. Like you would have scary voices. I don't know if you guys, you guys probably have that. A presence, like somebody's right there behind you, and it's really tempting to focus on that scary thing. Like you can't help it. If something scary is happening, you're gonna be thinking about it. It's just natural. Like if there's a tiger attacking you, you're probably gonna be thinking about the tiger. But in sleep paralysis, there's nothing inherently dangerous happening to you. There's no danger. So it's okay to not focus in on the danger. Now here's where I'm going with that. That scary thing that's happening is actually all in your mind. It's not real because sleep paralysis is happening because you're still in a dreaming state while conscious. So it's literally your mind creating things. This is why you hallucinate. This is why this is all those crazy things happened, is because you're still you're dreaming, but you're conscious and you're partially awake. So that's why all these scary things are happening in your mind. And if you focus in on those things, then your mind's just going to enhance that and make it worse. Like it's not going to help it go away. More scary things are going to happen. It's going to be a bad time if you think about those scary things. So what I learned to do was actually to think about something else, or usually I focus in on a part of my body that's not in pain from sleep paralysis, or I just think about something else. Literally, you can think about whatever you want. It doesn't matter as long as has nothing to do with the fear or the presence or whatever is happening. And this will make whatever is affecting you go away magically. If it's painful, it will disappear. You don't have to think about the pain. Whatever you're thinking about is going to happen in sleep paralysis. That's how lucid dreaming works, and that is why sleep paralysis is very similar to lucid dreaming, because you're conscious in a dreaming state. And so whatever you're thinking about is going to happen. Now, you might be wondering, like, oh, I don't believe that. It's supernatural. It's 100% aliens that abducted me. Well, I would be apt to believe that it was supernatural before I experienced for myself just what my mind did to the state that I was in. So, during sleep paralysis, I would hear, there's obviously a presence, but, that I felt. And one day I was like, I've been trying to ignore that presence for a long time. What if I just thought about it? What happens if I just like gave in and started thinking about it willingly? I'm like, okay. So one time I was having sleep paralysis and I just like, I focus in on it, focus in on the scary presence. And I start thinking, and boom, instantly it starts happening. It starts attacking me, a monster. and then I'm like, I guess I was like trying to like fight it with my hands, and then I'm like, okay, so the instant I start thinking about it, it happens. Interesting. So the next day, all right, I'm actually quite terrified because that was pretty scary. But then I'm like, all right, if this happens again, I'm just going to ignore it like I did before. And so it starts happening again. Instantly start thinking about something else. I'm like, no thanks, and it just goes away. It's your mind. The point of all this is that you get to determine what happens in sleep paralysis with your own thoughts. Now, the trick is, you might not realize when you're in sleep paralysis, you might not realize that you're having sleep paralysis, and this will kind of mess things up for you because then you won't follow protocol. But the idea is to get into the habit and realization of, oh, this is sleep paralysis. I'm not in danger, and I just think about whatever I want to. And you can end up lucid dreaming that way. Or you can wake yourself up. The thing is, you don't want to move. If you can't move, don't try to force it. Keep your eyes closed and think about something else. It's going to be very tempting to want to turn over towards wherever the scary feeling is coming from. But that's just your mind. Your mind actively activates your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, during sleep. And this can happen during sleep paralysis. And that's why it's really, really scary. Because and then you wake up like so scared and you're like, why am I so scared? There's nothing to be scared of. It's just that your brain is in a fearful state right now. Now, if you're asking, if you want to know how my sleep paralysis is nowadays, it's very peaceful and awesome. There's no demons. There's nothing trying to attack me. There's no scary feelings or anything. Because if it happens, I just think about something else and it goes away. And you guys can do that too. So I hope this video helped you guys be less scared of sleep paralysis. And it's a natural phenomenon, nothing to be scared about. It's just your normal brain functions during sleep. And it's actually quite fun and enjoyable once you get used to it and stop giving in to the fear and start thinking about what you want to think about. And then lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is also fun. If you guys want to learn more about lucid dreaming, perhaps, or whatever, just let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make a video on it and talk about my experience I've had with lucid dreaming, because I've had a lot of experience with that as well. But yeah, and it's like, it took me, like I said, like 16 years to learn that I could lucid dream and that sleep paralysis was actually kind of fun. It's very enjoyable once you decide what happens, and when you realize that you're the one doing everything, it's all your brain, then you're in control. If you think it's like something trying to get you, you're not going to realize that you have control. And that's what gets everybody. That's what's getting you. That's why you're so scared. It's because you think it's not your brain during the sleep paralysis. You think it's supernatural or whatever, and you're gonna be terrified and scared throughout the day when you try to go to sleep, and it's not great. That's not a healthy way to live. Just realize it's your brain, and it's normal. It's normal to have all these scary sensations, and you can change all that by thinking about something else or focusing in on a body part, like I said, or a sensation. Just pick a sensation. It could be, spinning around. Usually, that's a good one, like rolling, or maybe the waves, or like something. Just pick something. Your brain will imagine. Your brain knows what things feels like. Even if it hasn't experienced it before, your brain can make things up. And that's pretty cool. That's why you can dream and experience such vivid dreams, and it's very, very fun. But yeah, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna end the video there. Hope this helped you guys. If it did, if this helped you guys get over sleep paralysis and the fear of sleep paralysis, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and stick around for more videos, and maybe I'll make more. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, sleep paralysis is not a big deal, guys. Really, really not. You should not be scared of sleep paralysis anymore. And like sleep paralysis, well, not everybody has it. It's like, if your brain is very conscious during sleeping stages, or you're somebody that has a hard time going to sleep, then you're probably going to experience sleep paralysis while trying to go to sleep and while waking up from REM sleep. And this, you'll be able to use what I said during both instances. And if you have any weird feelings while falling asleep, this will help you get to sleep, because you can realize that there's nothing scary. When you're in bed, nothing scary is happening. It's all just in your head. There you go. All right, guys. And you're in control of it. You're in control of what's in your head. Don't think you're not, because if you don't think you're in control of what's in your head, then you're an animal. You're just a monkey. You're literally just a monkey. All right. Peace. We'll see you later. All right, later, guys.